Hey YouTube, Jason here with DayTradingFearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And as always, let's jump right into it. Today we're going to talk about Fibonacci retracements. Something that I actually get a lot of people asking me about. What's the best way to find swing highs, swing lows, and where do I draw them exactly? Because every chart is subjective of kind of figuring it out on your own, right? Like I could draw a Fibonacci from this high right here, okay, down to this low. And again, we're talking about Fibonacci retracements, right? And then just from this, and then once we bounce, look at that, we go right to the 38, and then we continue lower. Okay, that's one way. Now you could say, well, I want to drive from this this high to this low, or this low, or this low. Which low is the right low to draw it from? And that's where is you start to watch the charts every single day, day in, day out, and you start to kind of really understand how charts work, the markets work, things like that, then you'll start to really realize and kind of see what the market's doing and where to draw them. Now, one thing that I look for, okay, is I look for what I call the fishhook, right? It's something that goes like this, and then we start to bounce, okay? So let's kind of zoom in into just this level right here, right? And let's say this is all we see right here. Well, I could see we're kind of making a high, we're going lower, right? Kind of go down, bounce. This would be a fish hook, right? Here is a bigger fish hook or another one, right? So what is the right one to draw to where you sit there and draw which fib will actually be the correct fibs or lows to draw for your fib, right? So if this is all I see, all I know is we come down, we kind of bounce to the upside, and right here I'm kind of looking, going, okay, hey, maybe there might be a retracement back up. Let me start to draw a Fibonacci, right? So I come over here, grab my Fibonacci retracement. If you want to know how to get this up here real quick, just go into settings, and then right here, just under my tools, make sure it's on each chart, and then you can sit there and pin it so it's on all of your charts whenever you want the easy access to. So left click there, right click. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. Here's my 38, 50, 61. Okay, these are the only fib levels I personally care about. And the longer the move, like this is a really long move, right? I care more. I kind of put more emphasis on the 38% fib retracement, meaning from if we just went from here to here, I'm not going to put as much emphasis on the 38, like, okay, maybe it'll bounce, maybe it won't, maybe it'll blow through to the 50 or so on. But the longer the time frame, right, the longer the run of the trend, and then we see kind of here's our fish hook right here on the bigger time frame here and then here, and essentially we're just kind of saying, hey, we're on the other side of this trend line, and that's also what kind of creates that fish hook, right? So once I see something like that, I'll come over and I will look and I'll say, okay, hey, I like this big move, but this is somewhat halfway decent. We're just retracing this bigger move right here. So with this, I'd go, okay, hey, maybe we kind of stall here because there is also a prior swing high, right? We're making lower highs and lower lows. The minute we broke this low over here, then this becomes a swing, a lower high, right? A lower high from each one. So I might go, hey, maybe we could bounce here, but I would probably be looking more at the 50% for a pullback. But let's see what happens. Price fails, right? We tried to bounce, we fail, and we make a new low. Well, once I see that, I'll delete this, okay? And I'll sit here and just wait for our fishhook. Here's we look at the bigger picture. Here's our potential fishhook right here. So I'll grab the fib retracement, okay, and I'll look at this and I'll go, okay, cool. Up here, this is overstretched, right? We've done 100%. If we get back up to this level from this low, I would probably look for a short around this level. And so prices keeps going and we make a new low. When we make a new low, we erase it and we now need to wait for our next fish hook. Here, maybe this might be a fish hook. We just kind of wait. Okay, right here's a fish hook, right? So now let's draw all the way from here to here. And let's see what price does. Boom, makes a new low, delete. And this is part of the process of understanding and being patient and waiting, right? So we now need to wait for our next fish hook. Price keeps going, right? New lows. Ooh, maybe this might be a good one for this entire move. So I'll look at here. Now this is really overstretched. I like how the 38 is all this confluence right here. So remember, when you're trying to analyze all this, there is market structure and there are things that you want to really look for, right? To kind of confluence multiple levels of things going on. Also this swing low here. So let's see what happens. Price goes. And look at this. We come right into it. Here we go. Okay. And let's see if we get a pullback. And here is a pullback. Now, the problem with fibs is how deep is the pullback? I have no clue, right? I don't know if it's going to be a couple points or if it's going to be 30 points. Nobody knows. That's why we just kind of have to have a plan going in. Maybe you go, hey, on this bigger retracement, maybe I'll add a first position here. I'll add a second position around here. I'll add a third. And if it gets above here, I'm totally wrong. Get me out. But look at this. You would have gone short here potentially. Maybe up in this level you could have added. Maybe how aggressive you are looking for other things, double tops, things like that, right? And guess what? You're short here, you're short here, the pullback. Now you've made money here, you've made money here. Maybe if you get here, you cover both positions and you've actually break even here and you made money here. Okay, so look at what happens and look at how perfect our fibs are, right? Kind of break up even higher. Okay, so you could say, hey, if we get up somewhere in here, let me look for a short, double top, right? And we come right back down all the way down here. So again, it's trying to figure out the best way to trade fibs and also kind of look at this and understand when to draw them. Now, if I want, I would start the whole process here. Here's our fish hook, right? Our move up, and we're on the other side of this trend line. If I just drew kind of a trend line like this, we're on the other side. So there's our fish hook, right? Now I would maybe start to look and draw my fib retracement from this low to this high, looking for the pullback. Hey, and look at this, pull right back into this level, right? There was a potential support here. Kind of this was a little weird. So again, first position here, second position, third, you're all out there, but maybe you look for a bigger move, right? And price jumps, and guess what? You at least you're in one position, and look at this move all the way back up. So I hope that kind of helps how to draw trend lines and how to kind of understand the Fibonacci's and where to draw them from. So as always, thank you for watching, and also make sure you guys subscribe. And if you guys have any comments or want to see any other videos on other kind of strategies, anything like that, make sure you put them in the comments below. I'll make some videos on it. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.